So Neil, first game of the season, we snatched a draw at the end. I'll say snatched is maybe a little bit unfair because of the second half performance probably merited it, but it was a difficult afternoon at times.
Yeah, it was. I think it was deserved on our second half performance, although they'd say they'd probably done enough to win it, but they've actually been punished for the goalkeeper, haven't they, taking lots and lots of time. So, you know, I know if my goalkeeper had done that, I'd have been after him. But that's their problem. No, it was a real lacklustre first half, and I look at that and I think Tuesday took a lot out of the players, more so than we imagined, and I didn't pick the right formation, which didn't help them. It was a problem for us losing the centre half.
Yep.
I thought that was the right way to do it, and it wasn't, because it left out one of our best attacking options. I think the key is don't be stubborn and make the changes when you need to. Don't try and prove a point, accept that it wasn't right, and do something about it. That's why I said I'm not going to go mad. There's no point. I've got to make it better, or you've got to make it better, and I've got to give you the best opportunity to make it better. And credit to them, they did, and that'll stand them in good stead for the season, knowing they've got that, call it what you want, character, drive, determination to pull one out of the fire late on.
Because we actually finished the game really strongly. I mean, Jake had a shot that he fizzed across the face of goal, and then Guilherme manages to ping one against the bar.
Yeah.
And you're thinking at that point, oh, if only we could have sort of stepped this up a bit sooner, maybe as a not a neutral, but as someone who's not as educated in the game as you are, Neil. But and then of course we did keep going, and we did get our rewards. So
yeah, it was easy to think it's not going to be our day when G hits the ball like that. But they didn't.
Rasping shot.
Yeah, it was. They didn't accept it. They kept going, and probably from an unlikely source.
We'll ask him in a minute.
Yeah, we got a draw. Delighted for Jack and Jack van der Laan, who put a terrific ball in.
Yeah.
I have to say the substitutes all contributed today. Nathan and Ollie were unfortunate to be bought off.
But it was a necessary thing when you realised that you had to change it up.
Yeah. And I said to Ollie, it was nothing to do with his performance. He was fine, but the formation wasn't working. The wing backs aren't wing backs. I found that out today. Nearly to our cost.
Well, you say about the goal at the end, a terrific ball in, as you say, from one Jack, and then another Jack who doesn't necessarily score all that many. Angles his header brilliantly, because it wasn't actually a straightforward header, was it?
No, it was just slightly behind him, but it was coming away from the goalkeeper. So it was a great delivery. The goalkeeper couldn't collect it. That's what you're concerned about late on in the game. You're after that equaliser, and the corner goes into the goalkeeper's hands. Nothing more frustrating. But that didn't happen, so they both deserve credit for what they did.
Okay, well, it might not have been what we'd hoped for today before the game, but getting a point's important, and we go to Stafford on Tuesday, and we can expect another difficult game then, can't we?
Yeah, they'll be a good team. They're well managed. They'll be a good team. They'll expect to be pushing to get back in the Premier League. They're a big club as well.
They are, yeah. I remember them in the conference.
Good support for them. Now this becomes a good point if we can get something on Tuesday night.
Well, let's see how we go. Thanks for your time, Neil. Always a pleasure.
You're welcome.